I am joined by FACEIT, and in that last map, we set you guys a quiz. We asked you to tell us what was the meaning behind the Legacy logo. And the best answer we got was from Nice Tano, who said, and I hope I pronounced your Twitter handle correctly, he said it was inspired by Bob Ross, just happy little trees.
I like it.
It was a great answer, but unfortunately Team Legacy did tweet at FACEIT and did say that actually FACEIT was pretty much right. It's the legacy of what they bring from each player to each player. They're a team by the players, for the players. Sounded like a lot of PR and marketing kind of, spiel, but it worked. That's what you said, although yours was a little bit more deep and there's a lot of depth in the way you described it originally.
In reality, though, if they are legacy, it's bound to happen. Someone's gonna eventually end up dying.
Yes. Lime Green died a long time ago. I'm just going to throw that one out there. Anyway, we are on to Cash next. Talk us about how Cash will play out. Team Liquid's map choice. Actually,
this is I wouldn't really say this is Team Liquid's best map, but it's a very good map for them. They probably on the NA scene, probably the best team on Cash. Obviously, love to pick it versus European teams as well. Versus Legacy, like, I don't really have any information about Legacy on how good they are on Cash. James actually tweeted that he thinks that actually Cash might be a map that ends up going into Legacy's favor. So,
James Bottle.
Yeah. The what's his nickname?
JFSB.
His real nickname, Stuart.
Arms House.
The other one.
We're on the knife round here.
Oh, are we? We are. Okay. No one says it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
No, you're not.
No?
No, you're not.
You Okay, everyone out there, you know what I'm talking about. You know his real nickname. He knows his real nickname. I don't even know why it's not used. It's not racist if it's true, Stuart.
I got nowhere to go.
Just speechless.
It takes a lot to make me speechless. But the knife round has been successfully concluded. James Bardolph did say that maybe Cash could play into Legacy's hands. It would be great to go to a third map because so far this tournament has run far too much on time. Yesterday was right on schedule. Today we literally.
This is not Counter-Strike.
No.
We need delays.
We need delays.
Actually, our producer just came over as we came back to us. We have a sound issue. You're gonna have to fill, and I was like, sweet, delays.
And
I love delays.
It didn't even materialize. They couldn't even get a bloody sound issue. What's going on here, Dreamhack?
Yeah.
Break something.
You want to go break something?
Let's go. Smash.
We are live though, and for Legacy, they ended up winning the knife round, picking CT side, and Sierra from Liquid, 2 flashbangs and on Nitro and 2 flashes on and a smoke on Adren. So very fast round here coming in.
Here we go. They lead that charge with 3 players just racing up towards that A site. And it'll be Mizu who first spots the sign of danger and dispatches of it in some style. Headshot onto a Dread. Hiko does return the favor as Mocha goes down, but the bomb will be rashly planted or expediently planted as Nitro waits for the reinforcement to come, and he will strike out from behind. It's Raz who had such a great map for Legacy earlier on. But we trade frag for frag, and we're down to just 2 Legacy players. Offnu is the only man standing, and he is going to walk out into danger, let's just say, but does finally get that frag onto Hiko. He's running out of time with that bomb ticking faster and faster, and he's going to be taken down from the back by Nitro. Team Liquid win themselves the pistol round.
Yeah, actually, I really like the approach coming in from Legacy, just leaving the A bomb side, just trying to play the retake, because the A bomb side with that nades are actually really hard to hold. So it's a nice approach, Liquid with a very fast round, just splitting A, getting those entries in the mid area and just getting the bomb down. And then you have Nitro actually in connector, just sitting there waiting. So good execute by Liquid. Legacy, they had a good approach to it, just didn't pay off.
Let's see whether Liquid can cleanly follow that one up. And it will be Nitro who just jumps out of the vent, drops Raz with a headshot. And Offnu is waiting to see if that is to be followed up. But there with his P90, Offnu will be down by Fugly. And Buster is now rattling off shots towards someone who he did a lot of damage to, but he can't get further than Nitro in the end. And we actually haven't lost a Team Liquid player yet. Fugly gets away with 4 points of health, and Team Liquid get away with 5 players alive. It is 2-0.
Yeah, Nitro with 3 kills with that max 10. Money in the bank.
Money in the bank indeed.
Actually, for Liquid as well, because they have 4 with SMGs and only Hiko with the AK. Moving forward, if they don't end up losing a single member here now as well, you know, just save the SMGs, do something fast. Obviously, you don't want to take the long duels, but you want to execute on a bomb site where you know you're going to get the close quarter ones. So A is a really good site for that. So moving forward, like I said, and Liquid or Legacy don't have any weapons anyway, so we might actually see another 5-member alive kind of thing for Liquid here, and then their money's going to look really good.
Moku does get himself that frag onto Hiko, and that'll give them an AK, but there's not much else for signs of hope for Legacy as Team Liquid begin to make their push in towards B bomb site. 3 players, including the bomb carrier there, just one rotating or covering the back in the shape of a liege, as bomb is planted and the remaining players will make their move down towards B. No great haste for Moku, who has an AK and will probably decide he'd rather hold on to that in his Molotov as well, but he will be the one challenged with taking down a liege, and in the end it's a Mizu's shot that comes in just a second too late to help him out. Nitro gets himself that frag onto Buster, and it will be Mizu going to do his damnedest to hold on to that AK, but it is going to be 3-0 as Legacy find themselves under the cosh already.
Yeah, for people out there now, you might ask yourself, why are they chasing? They don't have anything to, you don't need to kill them off, right? But when you have Liquid players with a lot of SMGs, it doesn't really matter, because if you end up getting that kill, there's more money in the bank, and then if they planned on upgrading anyway, not keeping the SMGs, in reality, the only thing you lose is the head armor and the armor, so it's essentially just 10 grand or 1 grand that you end up losing. So good thought, ended up losing a bunch of members, but you did end up not, Legacy ended up not actually getting to save the AK, so that's also really good.
Saw the keyboard placement of Adren there. He's halfway to being a Russian Quake player. As
a Russian Quake player.
they were famed for having their keyboard sideways and on their laps. Sorry, if I'm too old for you. As Raz now will wait on the incoming Liquid side, who are going to push up. It's going to be Elite. He'll be fragged first. Mizu has himself one under Fugly as well, and this is looking fine and dandy for the Legacy side, who have the opening 3 frags. But Nitro and Adren pull 2 back. Legacy, though, finish off the job, and they are on the board. It is 1-3, and smiles all around for the Legacy side.
Yeah, Mizu did a good job there on the A-bomb side. Managed to stay alive and actually get a triple kill. So good job by him. Liquid tried the same approach as they did on the pistol round with splitting A. Didn't really work out for him this round. So yeah, sure, you see Hiko smiling, obviously.
Hiko's always smiling, though.
No, he's not. He's a very cranky person.
Talk to us about that.
I mean, he has a stream persona where he's always happy, Hiko homies, whatever you might say.
Are you saying that Hiko's fake? Is that what you're trying to say, that he's not the person he is on stream in real life?
We're all fakes. We're all fake, Stuart.
I tell you what, I am joyous and as full of crap in real life as I am on this stream.
Exactly. People don't know, but Stuart is a joker.
Yeah.
He may seem very dry because he's British on stream, but he can crack a pun or two, even though they're most of the times very, very bad.
Yeah.
But you like him.
I love him.
Actually, I should be talking good about you. You are my boss after all.
Exactly. You're fired.
You look good today, Stuart.
Thanks.
Please don't fire me. Here for Liquid, you see a regular deep round coming in for Liquid here. Hiko just doing Hiko things, just by the door, trying to get a payout. Not really anything to say there. Fugly holding B, but you will end up seeing a B split here from Vents.
So, Liquid have gone in search of someone from Legacy and haven't found them. Legacy have been able to successfully hold Liquid at bay, run down that clock to just 30 seconds, and now we'll try to mount an assault on towards that B bomb site where everyone is slowly gathering. It's about to be a party time, and it'll be frags apiece for Fugly and Moku as Legacy help themselves to 3 more. Moku has a hat-trick of frags. It's Fugly and Elise that join now, and Buster finishes off the job onto Hiko, and Legacy have their 2nd round on the board.
Yeah, I don't know why Liquid actually didn't hit the bomb site earlier, because they had all members there anyway. So what happened was the Legacy, they ended up having just Mizu on the A bomb site. Actually, not even A bomb site, just by the truck all the way towards CT spawn, just trying to hold it off to see if he gets something. You see here, all Legacy players are essentially at the B bomb site when Liquid actually hit the site. So what can you do? Like, you're not going to be able to take a bomb site like that. And now you put Liquid on a save, so you do have a bunch of smoke grenades. We're going to see an A push here, hoping to get the bomb down at least, maybe get a frag or 2. But you do have mollies though coming in from Misu, which he's gonna throw.
Oh, let's see what they can do. Moku does open up the fragging, and Liege will be picked off. Hiko will charge up and into the gauntlet. Legacy and Ofnu pick themselves up frags. It's Raz in the end who finishes off the job under Hiko, and it's a tie game here in map 2. As Legacy pull us back to 3-3. Thoughts on Cash and the scorelines you want to be hitting by halftime on either side?
I mean, for Legacy, just basically, I mean, you want as many rounds possible, but nowadays, this map is somewhat T-sided, so for Legacy, all the rounds they can get for Liquid as well. Probably 10-5, 9-6 in favor of Liquid.
Well then.
Just as a thought as well, so you guys know, like you saw the Misu Molotov on the previous round, when you saw the smokes rain over, his Molotov was actually super early. He needs to hold it off a little bit, because by the time, since you throw the smokes all the way at the end of basically a hallway and outside, when you throw the molly so early, by the time they actually hit the side, that's gone. So you essentially just wasted the molly. And you put it towards the door anyway, so you still like, you want to wait maybe 3 more seconds to throw that, so by the time they come out, it's there waiting for him.
And what will, you know, if we're considering Legacy a newish team, what will help them get to that standard of play where timing is everything?
Just experience, really. I mean, you can try and time it as well as much as you want, but in reality, when you play a bomb site and you get all the experience and you learn essentially, oh, okay, what can I do better? Oh, my model was a little bit too early. Let me try and put it a little bit later, because it takes time for them to actually push the site.
Here we go. 40 seconds on the clock. Liquid about to launch their assault onto that A site, and there is a molly right on cue to hit Nitro this time. He takes some damage. Buster finishes off the job, but Buster's down to only 5 points of health himself, and Raz out for the count courtesy of Elige. Fugly has one of his own, and now we are running out of Australians fast. Ofnu the only one doing damage left alive, and it'll be Moku to come in and be picked off by Fugly in the end. Liquid get away with 3 players alive at the end of that one, and a pretty clean strike.
Yeah, Misu actually getting caught a little bit off guard there when he had a peek and going down, throwing the molly, and then essentially that was actually a little bit too late. Now, Liquid, you didn't see the smoke attack coming in from Liquid. They were just trying to get a pick or two, which is essentially what happened, right? He threw the molly, and then Elise just ran out and snapped his neck off.
Well, the previous round was a little too early. The last one was a little too late. This round will be just right.
3rd time's a charm.
As Ofnu gets himself to frag onto Fugly. Misu, though, won't get a chance to throw a nade this time, as he has been dropped by Elige, who has been setting the pace for Team Liquid thus far in this game. And a great first map for them. Raz headshots onto Nitro. Elige is going to back up my statement with the frag onto Raz, who did a lot of damage elsewhere, though. Elige has only got 11 points, as does Adren. So this is a big opportunity as 3v3. They strike the A site. There's that AWP going in, and it's Buster who'll claim it. Moku has the frag onto Elige, and we're down to Hiko versus 2, and he won't get past the first man that is Moku, and still Legacy able to track this Liquid side and keep it at 4-4.
Yeah, again, good hold. I mean, Buster there with, even though he ended up going down, getting that kill, it's actually very important on the A bomb side there. If he goes down without that kill, you give Liquid the whole bomb side. Even though you have 2 members that was low, it's a 3-on-2. If they get the bomb down as well, good positioning, you might end up losing that round. Just getting that pick, even though again you end up going down, just leaves Liquid in a very awkward situation. So,
well, Liquid forced into a save here. They have 4 nades between them, but not a lot else to talk about, as Legacy will be feeling quietly confident that their CT side here on Cash is bearing fruit, and the belief that James Bardolph had in them may be realized. And now it will be Ofnu to go in, get himself the first frag. Nitro and Hiko, though, both getting frags. This is not what the Doctor ordered for Legacy, as they find themselves trying to recover on that B bomb site up against 3-4 players in there. Let's see whether they can set themselves up for a timely re-entry. Raz is looking to see a slither of a player who popped out. He's gone on his own now. There's no Legacy players going in with him. He's got no one for company. Buster's been dropped by Hiko. Raz is not going to get past Nitro, and Nitro helps himself to the final frag that is Miso. And Liquid take their 5th round. Talk to us about that retake, because it wasn't clean.
No, I mean, we can talk about the whole round, actually. That's the round that Legacy can't afford to lose. Liquid, with just a bunch of pistols, they had essentially no nades. They didn't have armor even. You need to hold that if you're Legacy. Ended up falling, giving Liquid 2 weapons, and then obviously the bomb down, trying to retake in a 3-on-4 situation in favor of Liquid. with only 2 flashbangs to work with, and like you're saying for Legacy as well. So a lot of one-on-one, not really working together. Throw a flash, work together, go out.
Nitro picks up where he left off as he gets himself the frag onto Buster, and we're on to a Legacy save. Talk to us about the Team Liquid players here today that you've seen. Anyone really standing out for you that's making the most of this opportunity to take on a Legacy side and feel comfortable in this arena?
I mean, it must be Nitro. I mean, he was playing good on Cobblestone, and now he started off really well on Cash as well. And he's the kind of person, it's always going to be Elysian Nitro that needs to set up for Liquid. Hiko, obviously, great clutcher, kind of the pillar of the team. Now, after he joined, they started improving somewhat of the team with the experience of things, right? So you can always count on him in terms of just getting those clutch rounds. When he has a poor game, then it doesn't really happen too much, but it's always going to come down to Nitro and Leash.
Well, there is Hiko to finish off the round and be worthy of your praise. Hiko with not just 1 bottle of aloe vera juice in front of him, but 2. That's clearly the secret to his happy...
Stay hydrated.
And aloe vera juice?
I mean, I heard that's good for you. Aloe vera?
Trading my inventory for 50 nudes.
Yo!
I'll tell you what.
All nudes.
I'll tell you what. I've got some of those. So let's talk after the game. In fact, I think everyone at Twitch has a picture of Fiflara nude somewhere. Anyway.
Yeah. What happens?
Where do you go from there?
I don't even know.
It will be Raz who will have a lot of work to do as in come the Team Liquid side towards that A site and just roll over what little defense there was from Legacy. That famous power of Ofnu claims 2. Mizu helps himself to the 3rd, but it is Elysian Fugly going up against Ofnu, who will have to go for a 4 bomb here as he pushes into the smoke. The bomb is being placed down now, and he can see absolutely nobody as he has plenty of health to work with. Buoyed by those 2 frags and a nade in his arsenal as well. Just sees a slither of Fugly, and Fugly plays that perfectly and claims the life of Ofnu. 7-4 the score.
Yeah, and we're looking at a situation now for Legacy, like I was talking about. It's a little bit more on the T side of the map nowadays. But 4 rounds not going to cut it. You need a little bit more. Even though, yeah, again, you might be comfortable on your T side. 4 rounds you can get. Less work you have to do, right? And here we see Legacy, you know, with the force buy the previous round, with very little money now. Now because of the loss, money loss bonus, you can end up buying here anyway. And I'm hoping to see that Often actually drops Busta an off later, because he's the guy that was holding off the B-bomb or the A-bomb side before.
Hiko has 2 frags of his own, and Fugly will help himself to 2 more as Ofnu and Busta try to chase him down in unison. And Fugly is searching out frag number 3, but Moku rounds the corner, gets himself a headshot and a weapon to play with, and has the bomb too. So he's going to say those famous words of, "Come at me, bro." And that's exactly what they're going to do. First frag does go there, but the lack of weapons, lack of bullets stops them going any further. And that will be Liquid to pick up round number 8 for them.
Yeah, we do see the up on Busta now, actually. And for Legacy now, because you see how Liquid likes to play their weapon rounds when they're not low on money, you just like to go for the picks. And when they do get the map control, that's when they end up executing. So getting the initial entry here for Busta is actually very crucial. Just leaving Liquid in a deficit in the round, and then perhaps you can do a better job in holding.
Let's see what the Americans have to offer. It is Buster with that AWP, as called by Fiflara to do the damage, and has taken down Nitro, who was a round ago the only player in double digits for Team Liquid. Elysia's gone down as well. Fugly joins the party, and he is picked off by Raz. Hiko has avenged with a kill onto Raz, but has a Dren for company, and the 2 of them will go about reclaiming this offense. They pick themselves up another frag. A Dren had Buster, but Moku in the end downs Hiko, and it is a Dren versus 2. A Dren versus 1 as Moku goes down. A Dren has just 2 points of health and can go no further. It is 8-5.
Yeah, great job by Legacy getting the entry there, and it was a very fast round coming from Liquid. Again, we see the A split. Not really, I don't think it's worked out a single time for him, so should probably scratch that out of the arsenal and put it in the garbage bin.
What a beautiful pink headset there from
I have the same
Dren.
one. And actually, HyperX sponsored tournaments.
So here you go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Liquid now need to close this half out with minimal damage. If Legacy are able to build here, they will certainly have something to play with in that second half, as they sit on 5 rounds. And we'll spy Mizu and that FAMAS waiting for players to come his way. Moku's taken damage, he's down to 28 points of health, and Liquid this time, as opposed to what we've seen in most of their rounds, where they've been pretty quick to get out the doors and try and make something happen for themselves. This time they've gone looking for a pick, looking to see if they can open up an opportunity for themselves, and it hasn't happened. So eventually they will converge what looks like on being A.
Yeah, you see the 2 smokes coming in from Liquid here. Now we're talking about the timing, right? Because look at Mizu. It's Mizu and Raz needs to hold this off now.
And here is Raz, will open up the shooting, can go no further than Elish, whose headshot dispatches of him, and it will be Mizu caught between the fire and the players on his right. Nitro gets him, and Team Liquid have the site without losing a man. And that is never something you want to be going up against. Bomb planted, a 3-man attempted a retake here from Legacy, and they will go nowhere near it as Buster. Oh, big grenade goes in, wipes out 3 of them from Ofnu. Opportunity here as Ofnu has 4. Fugly is only got 2 points of health. Buster finishes off, and they will reclaim the nade like a basketball shot to the back of that site. Opened everything up for them.
I was just about to call. You gotta save your Legacy. Like, yeah. 3 on 5, bomb is taken away. That nade, I mean.
Please can we see that nade again, Mr. Producer Man? There it is. You just barely see it landing. I mean, they were all, I must have been low health. I wasn't watching the health.
Yeah, they were all very low.
But still.
Because they tried to like double boost it up on the A bomb side and all the way in the back, and they were actually in a very bad position. So that nade obviously saved them. Without that one, they probably would have ended up.
You mean without one person killing 3 in one shot, they would have lost?
Yeah.
Oh. You ever do that in your NIP days? Kill 3 with one nade?
I think I did. I think I've done it.
You think?
It was actually a lot easier in 1.6 to get a lot of kills with the nades. Here, since they don't go through objects, it's a lot harder to actually get, you know, even a double kill with the grenade.
There you go. 8-6 the score. We are in the last round of the first half as Moku helps himself to the lives of Nitro and Adren. Fugly in the end stops the rot, but Legacy have themselves a 2-man advantage. Just Fugly and Hiko left to try and make this push in towards B. And the Legacy players are lying in wait for them. Ofnu has himself the kill onto Fugly, and it is Hiko who has the cover of the smoke, but not any real support. He will eventually go down to Raz, and that will be 8-7 at half-time. And Australian Hearts will be pounding faster as they feel they'll have a real opportunity going into the second half.
Hey, it's not a bad half by Legacy by any means. Getting 7 rounds, and it was actually looking a lot worse in the beginning of the map. So for Legacy here, just have to keep them rolling. Again, James Barov, is that they might have a chance?
I mean, surely you believe you said that Team Liquid would want to be getting to maybe like 9 or 10, and they didn't quite get there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, it's a little bit T-sided. You end up getting at least 8 rounds. You still won the half. Just now, you actually have to make sure you keep on going. As for Liquid, or as for Legacy now, moving forward, I would love to see, you know, no respect kind of thing.
No respect. You think they showed a little too much respect? They've been guilty of being in awe of their opponents?
I mean, you never know.
Well, there is a man who can make a difference. It's Hiko, who for once doesn't have a smile on his face, as he'll be looking with that 8-7 scoreline and thinking, oh, we don't really want to be going to Dust 2. We'll have thought that this game would be much more straightforward than an 8-7 scoreline suggests. Here we go, second half, fifth layer, and are we going to 3 maps?
No.
Who hurt you?
I like this coming in from Legacy, by the way. You look at the buy. You have 2 smokes, a molly, 1 flash, and they're moving into A. So just gonna molly off the back of sight, smoke it off, and then just flash through. This I don't like though. You don't molly. You don't waste the nades you have, and not go anywhere. That's like a. Then there's actually no point.
Well,
if you use them, then you go, because you saw the molly was actually a little bit too short. But getting the molly and then just rushing over with the flashbang you have, you can actually manage to get the site. Now you only have 1 smoke and 1 flash to work with.
some damage done to those Liquid players. Nitro 53, Fugly 35. When they do go, they have an opportunity. They now do push in, and they now do get themselves an opening frag. Nitro out, Fugly as well, as he did claim the life of Ofno before going down, and it is a Dren that we're on board with as he tries to repel the incoming four-man hold of that plant. Reinforcements have made their way over. Elige is going to do the dance with him. Hiko will join the fun as well as the three Team Liquid players push in now. Raz has the life of Hiko, and now Buster is ready to do one more as he gets the first and Mizu gets the second, and the game is once again all tied up at 8-8.
Yeah, for Legacy, it was a great job by Raz actually hitting the bomb site, getting those headshots, because especially when you only had that one flashbang to work with, and that did not cover the bomb site at all. So it's all about having the pure aim to kill people off on the bomb site. And Raz did that, opened up the site completely for Legacy. How they have planned, good job.
Well, a solemn round of applause offered up by the crowd there as Legacy tie this game up, and maybe looking to make a statement here on what is Team Liquid's map choice as well. Ofno goes out and goes head-to-head with Elysian, loses out.
Yeah, no idea why you did that. You're all alone, no one to help you. Throw out a flashbang out, ended up losing the weapon, even though it was just an SMG.
Dren will claim the life of Moku, and you have a feeling someone on Team Liquid may have just said the words, "All right, boys, let's do this," because it was a little too close for comfort until Elige turned on the style with a 3-for on that round, and that will be 9-8 Team Liquid, a round they really shouldn't have won.
No, I mean, they had 3 guys on the B bomb side, and then when Elige gets the guy in middle, he's very fast into vents as well. So I don't know, for Legacy, or for that member, you know, when you take over middle, at least do it together. You always want, especially on anti-ecos, if you don't end up rushing somewhere, you go in pairs. You make sure that if I end up dying by, you know, a pistol, that I make sure that I end up killing him so he doesn't get my weapon and, you know, take the map. So yeah, a bit sloppy by Legacy. Good for Liquid, you know, managed to gamble on the right bomb side. So, and now we see Force Spy coming from Legacy and a hit.
Here we go, let's see what that A-hit can do. Nitro is the first man to react. He and Fugly and Adrian all have kills, and we are running out of Legacy players here fast. And that round will be over before anyone can get excited. It is 10-8 Team Liquid, and, well, they seem to have turned on a little bit of serious mode, having lost that opening pistol.
Yeah, and Legacy, very low on money, obviously, taking a gamble in force buying. Didn't really pay off, didn't even get the bomb down, so in a very bad situation right now. The only thing you have on the Legacy side is one flashbang, and just stick together here, throw a flash, hopefully you get a payoff for it, but it should be an easy hold for Liquid.
Legacy going to charge in towards that A site and see whether they can quickly get a bomb down and get something to work with here. Waiting for them, though, is Fugly, and he does get one before in the end, being picked off by Ofnu. But before I can finish that sentence, we've lost 2 other Legacy players. Bomb is down, but there is nobody left to defend it.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that Legacy wanted, trying to get the bomb down, and that's exactly what happened. Even got 1 kill. I don't even think that they were hoping for that. Just get the bomb down, get the $800 extra in your bank. Now you can actually buy here, and you will actually have a pretty solid economy and a very good arsenal of nades.
Key part is doing something with them. It is.
I mean, you have Molotovs on every player of Legacy except for Moku. Smoke grenades. You have everything. What are you gonna use them with? But you have this. When you have that much money, you're trying to take a gamble. It's actually really good to hit the A bomb site. Here you can also, like, for example, Molotov off the entire B bomb site.
Elige helps himself to the life of Ofnu, and this attack isn't really going the way that Fiflaren hoped.
Yeah, I mean, you saw there, it was a good push from Elige, because Legacy, they only had Ofnu there just to hold, right? Regular default, you have one station at A and one station at B, just make sure that in case they try to flank you. Now, he ended up going down, but you do see from Legacy, they were getting ready to actually go for the A execute. Now they were forced to retreat a little bit. Make sure to regain some control before they actually hit it. Misa is actually out middle here, so.
Here we go. Fugly is going to be the man to work with this Legacy attack that's coming in. Mizu waiting to see if anyone's coming from behind. No one has done, and Mizu actually is wondering, where the devil is everyone? As he goes a long, long way, and then strikes Fugly, and has the second one as well. It's a Dren that's out for the count, and Legacy do have control of this A site. Mizu's push up from mid was impeccable, and he spied no Liquid players who were, in the end, all over on B, and now they have a 4-on-3 defend of this A plant. Let's see if they can do something with it. As is Hiko's grenade that does in the end stop Mizu from getting a hat trick. Raz, though, has 2 of his own, and it is only Elige left standing, and Raz will chase that one out. Didn't have the health really to be playing that game, but Buster stops Elige getting away.
Yeah, Mizu actually is the saver of that round. Be able to go up from mid, up towards A, without Liquid even knowing. So that was a little bit of miscommunication from Liquid there, because both of them are stationed here. You actually, in the beginning of the round, or in the middle, when Mizu was just going over at mid, Nitro was actually at middle. He was a connector, but he actually missed him. And then for Liquid, probably had no idea that they were even able to come from middle. Saw that obviously, but they really didn't have any idea. So yeah, miscommunication from Liquid. Good job by Mizu.
9-11, the deficit just 2 now. And, Liquid, though, able to buy once more. So we'll feel if they win this, they'll be on the path to victory.
And you might be putting Liquid in a bad situation here. It's only really Nitro and Elige that has some sort of bank in stock. So now, again, he actually ended up going down. Was that a B again? I missed it.
It was Hiko who took him out with...
was that a B?
Just around near B.
Oh, near B, okay. So second round coming, where often actually ends up going down.
Here we go. Let's see whether a Dren can get it. It's going to be a Dren and Fugly. They clear out Raz and Moku, and we're running out of players for Legacy again before the attack even got going. And that's really been their biggest struggle, is they can't get an entry, so they can't get into a site to defend it. When they have done, they've cleared into A twice on their attackers, and they've been able to hold it. Well, actually, except for that one round where they just literally wanted the plant and nothing more.
Yeah.
They lose too many men before their attack really gets going.
Yeah, I mean, they should be very, very now. If you see Liquid trying to push and gain control of the B area, it actually hurts Legacy a lot, because then what happens is that Liquid is aware and says, well, there's no one B at all. Yeah, maybe they will just go B from mid. But if you have one guy stationed there, all of a sudden you're going to realize that Liquid will just end up stacking A with like 3 members. And then you're really going to have a bad time trying to gain control of the site.
Liquid are 4 away from taking this match. Yes, Legacy's participation at Dreamhack may well be coming to a close. Elige and Fugly have 4 between them, only Moku offering some resistance. Mizu gets there second and will have a slew of weapons to pick from on the ground as he now pushes in for what could be frag number 2 there. Bit of damage done to Adren. He's on just 5 points of health. And 50 seconds to play with for Mizu. The bomb is just to the right as well, but as he tries to go over, there is an angry Hiko waiting for him. And that will take Liquid to lucky number 13.
Yeah, Legacy. This is a weird call from Legacy, or should be a weird call from Legacy, because you're in an option where you're straight in the middle of actually being able to buy completely, or do somewhat of a force buy. So now you see Legacy making the decision of just, okay, well, let's not fully buy. You two, you have a little bit more money. You can buy whatever you want, or you can buy a pistol and armor if you want. But it was a good call from Legacy to actually save that round instead of taking a gamble.
You're happy with it?
Yeah. Because right now, I mean, you see here, Legacy, they do have an issue already, even with all the arsenal that they have, to get the entry and gain control of a map, right? So it's going to be even worse for them if they end up having no nades. Because then all of a sudden, you're relying on the individual skill coming from Legacy. And right now, Liquid, they're the better team.
Well, the better team are 2 rounds away from taking this. And alas, for those who have tried to believe that Legacy may have hope, there has been very little signs of that today. Buster does, though, open up the fragging. Raz has the second. That's sandwiched between 2 Fugly frags, and that individual talent that Team Liquid just seem to have a little bit more of than their Australian counterparts has shown through time and time again. And a hat-trick of AWP frags from Adren really exclamates that point as we go to 6 match points. And the half-hearted fist pumps really show how easy this really has been for Team Liquid.
Yeah, I mean, Liquid was playing a very aggressive approach on the CT side. 2 rounds running, you see the aggressive B play, and now you actually saw the flashbang coming in and finally with the 2 kill, pushing towards A. Now for Legacy there, you know, they actually got the 2 kills, so it's a 3-on-3, but then they're doing with a really nice triple kill on to hold the A bomb side.
Let's see what Legacy can do. Their backs very much up against the wall now, as they will make the push into B, and waiting for them is Hiko, who's spied many of them go through, or heard many of them go through. Ofnu will be picked off by Elige. Mizu, though, does level the numbers up with a frag onto Hiko. Elige is out as well, and the B bomb site has been planted. Do Liquid have a retake in their playbook here? As reinforcements come in, Adren just needs to wait. And Buster's in a great position to hold those 2 from coming through the vents, but he looks away at the wrong time, does get 1 frag, but in the end is stopped in his tracks, and now it is Adren versus 3, and it looks like Team Liquid will be pegged back by at least 1, as as Legacy will say, we're not quite done here yet.
Yeah, and actually for Hiko down that round, he actually got a little bit caught off guard. He saw the initial guy right pushing towards the, what do you call the, in the area, not the B bomb side, but the checkers, sorry. Pushing in there, so he saw that one, threw the molly, and that ran out of the smoke. I don't think he had any idea that Legacy was actually all over the bomb side, so he ended up getting shot in the back. It's a great round by Legacy on the force buy. You know, obviously it was last breath to take, unless you win the round. So, and now for Liquid as well. If you end up winning this one, you actually need to win 2 rounds because Liquid still have a lot of money. Actually, Elige and Adren had 13K starting on this round. So they have a lot of money in their bank. Been saving up in the piggy bank.
In the piggy bank, they have...
They were saving it for Black Friday.
All the Thanksgiving references yesterday, today. Might as well be Black Friday. We could do sporting references for Australia, because I don't know a great deal about their holidays. We could say that this has been more like the Rugby World Cup final, where Team Liquid have just been too strong. Too strong. But Legacy have a man advantage on this one, as Buster, Ofnu, and Raz look to hold this A plant with only Adren and Hiko to contest it. As that nade goes all the way to the back, there's little health left on Ofnu. There's no health left on Ofnu or Buster. Raz going one-on-1 to save the round, and he does. Legacy still in this one just yet, as they pull it back to 15-11, and a little bit of individual razzmatazz keeps them in it.
Yeah, great clutch from Raz. I mean, leaving with only 2 HP, but doesn't really matter. End up winning a round, and again, you actually saw for the past 2 rounds that they actually are getting the entries now, so that's great for Legacy. And now this is going to be interesting, because if they end up winning this round, it's going to put Liquid in a very bad spot in terms of economy. So then you might actually see a very close game in our hands here. So by far the most important round of the series.
That's the first time you've given hope to Legacy, and it's come at match point.
They've earned it.
Here we go. Legacy now looking to lead the charge in, but it will be the first man down. Again, it will be Moku. Nitro, though, has returned the favor. Fugly's got himself the kill onto Raz, the savior of the last round. Adren in that AWP strikes down Ofnu, and he will wait on Buster, ready to make that crossover. In fact, they'll all wait on Buster because he's the last man up for Legacy. As he goes, first man is Adren, but Buster can go no further and rain down the music as Team Liquid have claimed their victory against Legacy by 2-0. It is exactly what the panel called would happen. And Legacy making a bit of a showing for themselves, but really the writing was on the board.
Yeah, I mean, again, Liquid, they were the better team. Legacy, I mean, they did okay on Cash. I gotta give them that. And then at the end there, you know, decided to go for an A smoke round. It was a good call, but then when you know that Liquid, the rounds that you actually end up winning were most on A's. Liquid again took a gamble and just evolved. They keep on going, let's just get one more member in there. And then with the op again, getting the kill. So have a lot to work on there, but
well,
looking promising.
It wouldn't be an esports victory without some esports dubstep EDM in the background.
Right.
And that is exactly what Team Liquid have been able to claim. And as you can see, lining up on the stage will be Hiko to give us his closing words. Your last thoughts, Fifth Laren, on this game?
No, as I was saying, Liquid, this is what they needed. Coming into, they're playing VP next, I believe, and VP were looking a little bit shaky yesterday. But yeah, they're gonna need to play well. And Nitro, I get shout out to Nitro because he was playing really, really good the 2 maps.
Well, Liquid are all warmed up for their next opponents. Let's see what they feel about it as we throw it over the stage.
Hiko, congratulations. That was a pretty interesting matchup. A lot more comfortable than yesterday's performance.
Yeah, I think yesterday we didn't really come that ready. Obviously, we weren't hitting any of our shots. We weren't really playing together today. A lot different. Things were going our way. We won pistol rounds, and obviously we just rolled with the momentum.
Yeah, now that we've kind of got past the hump of yesterday, can I ask your opinion on what happened? Because I think a lot of people are interested, because 16-0s are very rare, especially on LAN.
I saw a stat that in 10 of the 16 rounds, we actually had the first pick, and we were losing like 3v5s and 2v1s that we should have won. So just literally everything didn't go our way. And once everything stops going your way, you don't have a chance.
And so what brought you through in this best of 3 then was a combination of just you guys maybe being the better team, your skill, your individual skill, but also maybe correcting the mistakes from yesterday?
Yeah, it seems like every time we play a team for the first time, we don't really know how they play. We don't know how to take map control from them. And I think that was our biggest problem yesterday against TSM. Today, a little bit more no respecty, a little bit more pushing a lot more aggressive on our side. And we were just hitting our shots, and we were winning the late rounds as well.
At the same time, though, what did you think of the Australian guys? Did you see some potential there? Did you see some skill?
Absolutely. I mean, anytime you see a new team from one of the non-usual regions, they always impress. And even though they did go 0-2, like, a lot of respect for them, honestly.
All right, then, final thing, Hiko. I think later today, now, it's decided that you guys are going to be playing Virtus Pro. Initial thoughts about that matchup?
We lost to them twice. The last 2 times were in Romania. We beat them last week in San Jose. This is like the grudge match right here. I know they want it, and we want it just as bad. So I'm excited. I think we have a lot of confidence because we beat them last week. And yeah, I'm ready. That was a snacksless Virtus Pro, though. Do you think this time that could be a big factor? Obviously, Snacks is probably one of the best players in the world. So every time we lost to them, it was always because of his individual play. So just dodge Snacks, and we should be fine. All right, Hiko, best of luck, and congratulations on the victory. You can now head off. Crowd giving you a little round of applause there. Before we head to a commercial break, do not forget to check out the Score Esports app, one of our wonderful sponsors. And on that app, you can check all the live updates on esports titles across the board and get the latest news. Right about now, we are going to head to a commercial break.